The man in front of him never expected this. The old man he kidnapped turned out to be Santa Claus. He had no idea how terrifying it could be to make Santa angry. Santa simply summoned his sleigh and drew a line across the ground with it. A crack split open instantly. That sleigh, as it turned out, wasn't just for delivering presents. It was a deadly weapon. Even as Santa's descendant, he had no clue the sleigh could be this powerful. The discovery left him completely stunned. Not long ago, Jack found out something strange. Whenever he put on that red suit, he turned into Santa Claus. He'd kept this secret for years, and only his deskmate, Johnny, knew about it. But that day, while hanging out in the dorm with his roommate Kevin suddenly pulled out a taser and knocked him out cold. When Jack came to, he was tied up, and his body had already changed into Santa's form. Kevin clearly knew all about the red suit and what it could do. Johnny was tied up beside him too. Kevin had brought them both here. Turns out Kevin had learned the secret earlier. Back when Jack was secretly testing what powers Santa might have, Kevin had been hiding nearby, watching the whole thing. The reason he tied them up wasn't for money or revenge. He was simply addicted to the thrill of kidnapping. To him, catching the real Santa Claus, the guy who could make kids' wishes come true, was the ultimate rush. According to the laws of this world, a 14-year-old like Kevin couldn't be punished, as long as his victims were adults. That made him arrogant, unstoppable, even. In this society, kids under 14 made up less than 1/1000th of the population. They were considered rare treasures. When Jack realized Kevin actually planned to kill him, he calmly said, "If you want to kill me, fine, but let Johnny go." Johnny immediately refused. He said he wouldn't leave Jack behind. Seeing how loyal they were, Kevin changed his mind. He said, "Alright then, if you two kiss right now, I'll let you both go." Johnny thought that was easy enough, and started turning toward Jack, but Jack got furious. The Santa gene inside him wouldn't let him cross such a line. Johnny didn't care about that. Kevin started yelling for them to hurry up, threatening that if they took too long, they'd regret it. Hearing his arrogant tone, Jack finally snapped. As Santa, he never wanted to hurt a kid, but in this twisted era, some kids had gone too far. Jack transformed into his battle form, ready to teach Kevin a lesson. Kevin didn't understand what the sleigh was for, and honestly, neither did Jack, but he could feel its power. He dragged it lightly across the ground, and a deep crack tore open. But how could Santa Claus have such a deadly weapon? Just as Jack was wondering that, a mysterious man appeared, the school principal. The principal asked Kevin what he was doing there alone. Kevin turned around, and realized Jack and Johnny had vanished. The old man looked displeased, thinking Kevin was wasting his precious youth. At 92, the principal had injected countless treatments, just to keep his face looking young. Seeing Kevin act so aimless made him think, the boy must have emotional issues. Otherwise, why would he be there all alone? Kevin tried to explain, but his nervous expression only convinced the principal further. He tapped his own cheek with his cane, a habit he'd developed since his face was too stiff to move. After years of plastic surgery, if Kevin really did have mental problems, the principal said he'd have to send him to the underground medical ward. Kevin panicked, but nothing he said changed the old man's mind. Things clearly weren't as Kevin believed. Kids weren't gods in this world. Johnny had heard rumors about that half-underground ward. It was where they sent so-called problem children. What happened inside, no one really knew. Just as Kevin was about to be taken away, Jack burst through the wall. He slashed at the principal's face with his sleigh. Santa's instincts told him, this school was hiding something